Gao gao!食べちゃおう! Hi everyone! Hello, hello! Today we are streaming on Tuesday instead of Monday because yesterday I was over at Irina's stream doing a collab for her birthday. She wanted me to call in, so I did. So that is why I didn't stream yesterday, and I'm streaming today instead. A couple things before we start. Let's see. First, I have some updates about my game that I am working on. The Milk of Repentance, the Wine of Sin. And unfortunately, it is not a good update. Let me get a quick drink of water very quickly. Here we are. Unfortunately, there was, some changes in the staff of the game. The programmer informed me that he could no longer work on the game due to time constraints. This is not the news I wanted to hear nor give, because as you know, this is a very crucial moment. I am trying very hard to push the game into beta testing, and that cannot be done until the build is ready, and the build is not ready. It still has a lot of bugs, a lot of errors, a lot of things that need to be fixed, a lot of issues. But the good news is, chat, the good news is, I have a friend who is also a programmer, funny enough, and they have also a lot of experience and familiarity with Ren'Py, or Ren'Py, however you say it, and that is great, and they offered very kindly and very generously to donate their time and their efforts to, get the game to where it needs to be so that it can be ready for beta testing. Now, there may be some delays. Hopefully there will not be, but because I'm switching to an entirely new programmer at like the crucial hour, this may cause some delays. There's a lot wrong with the build, a lot. This is not something I counted on. This is not something I wanted to happen. This is not a good scenario, but I am very fortunate to have my friend donate their time and energy and effort into helping me with this last leg of game development. And also, their contributions look so good, chat. Their contributions look so good. Like, the transitions look so good. It's, like, very slick. Anyway, it looks really good. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple things implemented that the other programmer did not. I want, like, the H-Scene gallery, and stuff like that, which was not implemented in the build as it is, even though I asked for it. So hopefully we will be able to get that working, because one of my favorite things in eroge is being able to randomly toggle H-scenes and being able to replay them. That's like one of my highlights, one of my favorite things of eroge, is that there's a gallery where you can peruse H-scenes. But anyway, so it's bad news, but there's some good news sprinkled on top. So the previous programmer quit very unceremoniously, but the good news is I have a new programmer, my friend. So I am very grateful and very happy and very, very, very nervous. I still am tentatively aiming for an October release, but obviously things are shaken up now, things have changed. Ouch. So we shall see whether or not it will actually come out in October or not. I very, 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 very much hope that it will be able to before Season 2. October 29th comes out. Sometime hopefully before Season 2. But at the rate it's going, I'll just be grateful if it comes out this year. because that is a big change that I was not foreseeing. It was a unpleasant surprise. So yes, so that is kind of a blow, kind of a surprise, a shock. But we're working. Me and my friend, the new programmer, are working very hard. And I spoke with the movie maker to see if we can get them properly credited in the ending video. So that'll be done. So I am just so grateful that the project is carrying on, despite all odds. The things I do for you, chat, the things I do for you. But yes, aside from that, commissions are open. They would be a huge help right about now. If you want to, you don't have to. If you want to, let me figure out where the thing is. I think it's on my pinned tweet. フェミさん、聞いてくれてありがとう。いやー、フェミさんは元気かな？元気？朝はね、今日はね、ツイートしたんだけど、本当に残念ね。今日からジャパンポスト日本メールはアメリカへもう届かないよ。本当に残念だった。だってさ、僕の大好きなエロゲとか乙女ゲとかそういうの日本だけゲームウェブショップだけ、買える方法がない。そういうのゲームはもう買わないよ。本当に残念だった。悔しいよ。悔しいよ。僕の大好きなエロゲはもう買わないと。自分のエロゲ、自分の乙女ゲは新しいプログラマーさんがいるって。本当に悔しいよ。辛いよ。まあね、頑張れなきゃダメ。これしかないよ。頑張れなきゃ。またそのうち取るよ。本当？まだあるかな？本当に感謝します。やっぱりエロゲは、命の生きている意味。エロゲがないならなんで生きている？これは冗談だよ。僕は生きてられる本当に良かった。でもやっぱりエロゲが大好きだからいっぱいエロゲやりたいなと、最近はね、僕はね、リットルウィッチしているか？リットルウィッチ本当に、有名なエロゲ会社だった。リットルウィッチの最後のエロゲは、2010年だった。シュガーコートフリックス。これはリットルウィッチの最後のエロゲだった。知っているか？やり合い人のロリゲいっぱいなエロゲ、萌えゲ、ピリオドとか、リットルウィッチロメネスクとか、白爪ソワとか、ピリオドスイートロプスと、ランドリーフレットと最近のフェアリーズ。まあみんなもうしてるよね。リットルウィッチは僕の本当に一番大好きなエロゲ会社だった。もうないよ。でも最近はね、ランドリーフレットの体験版、そして最近のフェアリーの体験版、そして何の体験かな？ランドリーフレットと最近のフェアリーズとちょっと待ってくれよ。シュガーコートフリックスの体験はもう、昨日と今日は、やるよ。 まあ、この配信じゃないよ。この配信やらないけど、自分で一人で体験版をやったよ。本当に懐かしいよ。ランドリーフレートとか、シュガーコートフリックスとか、これは本当に、懐かしいエロゲーと思う。リットルイッチのシュガーコートフリックスは、ハイファンタジーっていうか、このお姫様、ヒロインはお姫様たちと、騎士たちと、幼馴染、この、なんというか、ハートフルな萌え芸、そういうの、なんというか、ふわふわな感じ、本当に好きだな。やっぱり大槍愛人様、どうかもっとエロゲやってくださいよ。まあ、大槍愛人様は、マシンチャイルドはね、これは新しいエロゲ10年かな作っている時、やっぱり10年だよね。高いよね。長いよね。マシンチャイルド本当に約束する。I'm ready to come because it must be bedtime. Hello! Oh no! 8 a.m. Go to bed, Lana. Go to bed. I'm just free chatting a little bit. And then we're gonna be playing Period by Little Witch. ところで今日はリットルイッチのピリオド、またリンちゃんのルート続くよ。We're gonna be playing リンちゃん 's route.Last time we did the do with リンちゃん。前の配信はね、リンちゃんと一緒に、なんというか、大人の遊びっていうか、エッチしちゃった。まあ、もちろん見せられないよ。バンされちゃうよ。But last time we did the do with Rin-chan, and obviously I cannot show it to you. But we're gonna be playing a little bit more, and I have not played this far into the game, so I hope we don't run into another H scene, because if we do, that's dangerous. 危ないよ。また H シーン出るなら危ないよ。見せられないよ。That's about all I had to say. I talked a little bit about my game. Feel free to watch the VOD. But essentially, there's been a switch up in the crew, in the cast, which is very frustrating and has led to some changes. Hopefully, no delays. Fingers crossed. Commissions are open. That'd be a huge help. Anybody wants to maybe give it a go. Other than that, I talked a little bit about Little Witch, my favorite eroge company. Unfortunately, they are defunct, but Oyari Aishito does have a new eroge coming out called Machine Child. It is like 10 years in the making. It is a very long time in the making, and that's all I talked about this stream. I think I caught all of you up to date. Also, there's been some new screenshots of Hazbin Hotel Season 2, and it's very exciting. 新しい Hazbin Hotel の Season 2の、なんていうか、スクリーンショットとか、ちょっとティーザー CM とか見たよ、今日は。楽しみだな。I'm really looking forward to it. And that's about it. That's about all I had to say. Why don't we get started on the game proper now? Tell me where it is. I mean, so far in my experience, all the routes only have one H scene, so that may be the only H scene. Let me pull up the game properly. Hold on. All right. Let me get it working. Yeah, so I can avoid it. Sure, buddy. Sure thing. I do not make it a secret that I like H scenes. Obviously, I don't make it a secret. My whole channel is about eroge. Eroge without the ero is senseless. Alright, can I get this to work now, please? Aha! Dicta! Little Witch games are they were truly ahead of their times. Like, look at this. I'm sorry. Look at this! We got the moving globe. We got this nifty little, user interface. It's so cool. Ah, don't give me an error. Alright. Like, look at this! Even the little noises. I love this user interface. Now that I am struggling so hard to help the new programmer, my friend, with squishing any bugs, I will never, ever, 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 ever underestimate the amount of work that goes into making a visual novel. Do you know how many times we've gotten stuck on like a sprite with their head stuck in the ceiling, or like the sprites are randomly transparent for some reason? Like, we have all sorts of bugs that need fixing. So I really appreciate all the effort that goes into this. Look at the little bird. I love this little bird. There's so much effort and eye candy that goes into this. Alright, let's play. I'm a little late. ちょっと遅かった. Checking my watch, it was about 15 minutes past our agreed time. You can't be late on a date! Well, she said she was studying for exams, so I don't think she'd be that mad. But I'm a little nervous. It was the first time facing Rin since that day we were joined. Rin seemed busy with studying. Even today, we were working a tryst into a gap in that. Man, I'm lost. With what kind of expression should I talk to Rin? I wondered how conventional boyfriends and girlfriends handle this. First time meeting with oh boy. Hello, Ijitsu! We just started playing period today. And I talked a little bit in the free chat. You might wanna go back when you have the time and watch the VOD, but I talked a little bit about the game development and how it's going. But how are you, Ijitsu? Thanks for coming. Where was I? Not just reading. There are all manner of things I don't understand without seeing as a trial. No. Whoops, can't do that. That idea should have been ended on that day. Because although the words didn't come from our mouths, we were no longer in a trial. With such profound contact, such a uniting of emotions, perhaps, surely, it would be like this. Senpai! Ah, so lovey-dovey. So lovey-dovey. This is clearly his fantasy. Moso da yo ne! Tada no moso da yo ne. Moso? Uh-oh, are you weeping? You always do exaggerate so, Rin. That night there no, ochitsuite, Rin-chan. だって、先輩ったらひどいよ。She would never say this. ずっと来ないから、私嫌われたのかと思って、ずっとドキドキしてたんだよ。Haha, what are you talking about? 何しているの？かわいいりんちゃん、切られるなんてないよ。嫌われるなんてないよ。でも、先輩待ち合わせの時間に15分も遅れて。No girl acts like this. 15 minutes late. Rin, hello, River. Senpai! Oh my god, do you remember? This is kind of a throwback. Do you remember the old manga translations? Like the old Tokyo Pop manga translations. And they would spell senpai. I'm gonna spell it out for chat. They would spell it like senpai. S-E-M-P-A-I. They would spell it as senpai instead of senpai. 私、
輩に早く会いたくて
Just like this,
3時間
yeah.
も前からずっと待っていたのに
That is technically not correct, but it's nostalgic. I don't know why they spelled it this way with the M instead of the N, but it's nostalgic. Is it accurate? No. Do I care? Not really. Certainly. Regarding that, I must apologize.
ほらそれじゃあやっぱり
Yeah, you can tell this is an old translation. I mean, not just the aspect ratio, just the square little aspect ratio.
先輩は私のこともう
Heh! Just wait, my kitten. Oh my god. Shouldn't you listen to my tale until the end? 待ってるよ、僕の子猫ちゃん。This is not accurate, Hepburn. You know, I don't even know what the hell Hepburn is. Is it Romaji? Just say Romaji. It's very comforting somehow. Yeah. Like, I remember the earliest memory I have is like Chobits. The old Chobits manga had Yumi talk to Hideki and it was Senpai. Just like that. Is it accurate? No. But I like it. In truth, my head was so full of you last night, Irene, that by mistake I overslept.
それじゃ先輩は
No. Get out of your fantasy and meet the real Irene. Yes! I love you, Irene!
先輩私も大好きです
大好きだよ、リンちゃん。世界の一番可愛いリンちゃんだ。ははは、you cutie. Why is he laughing so much? We embraced fiercely.
ねえ先輩
What is it?
ずっと一緒だよ
Well, thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. No. Of course, Irene. That's not how it goes. I love you, Irene, my little angel. Meanwhile, Kohane is right there. They even have a fake ending. I love it. Nisemono ending. Period. Holding the number of Digima's happy end. No. That's unreasonable after all. That would be really funny if they had a fake out ending. There she is. Irene was in the middle of studying next to Chitose-chan. Chitose-chan! Best girl! Chitose-chan! やっぱりChitose-chanは本当に一番子ね。Huh? She's making a difficult face. Irene's expression was thoroughly gloomy, like she had hit a very difficult problem or something. Could it be her mother being horrible to her? Okay, this is my turn as the boyfriend. I threw out my chest to shoulder width and stopped over the two of them and spoke in a thick voice from deep inside. Okay, I gotta do a dumb voice. Nah, what's the matter, you guys? Is there some problem you don't understand? どうしたの君たち？何かわからない問題があるの？
先輩何ですか
Yeah, she's mad. She's a little annoyed. Zun! Okotcha. My girlfriend asked me this with artless eyes. Oh, she didn't like it? Yeah, I wouldn't like it either. Just my impression of Shogun. You know? Shogun from math. Hello, Saizine.
知ってますけど正直いまいちでした
How you doing, Starcene? Damn, my secretly self-confident work. As always, Irene had no mercy.
そんなことより15分遅刻なんですけど
Yeah. Can't be late to your own date. Unforgivable. 許せない. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that. Aline sighed as she stood up.
まあ先輩に時間厳守なんて初めから期待してなかったですけどね。それじゃあ千歳、私先輩とちょっと出てくるから。いってらっしゃい。
I love you so much, Chitose-chan! She is just, she has the cutest voice. She has the cutest voice. I love her so much.
いってらっしゃい。
I love her so much. I want to play the fan disc and I want to play it for you guys, so we play Chitose route. But there's no English translation. I don't think so. Chitose-chan, who seemed a little taken aback, called out to me.
先輩、りんちゃんのことよろしくお願いします。
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that this has a translation at all, but like, you couldn't have also done the fan disc? Sure, Chitose-chan, I'm just going to borrow it in for a little while. And sorry for interrupting your studying.
いえいえ。先輩、先に行ってますよ。
Aline was walking briskly. Wait, you over there? She seemed excessively calm. This was completely different from the boyfriend-girlfriend reaction I had imagined, wasn't it?
先輩遅い。
Yes, right away! The tic-tac-toe games, you can play it for her, that's not nice. How should I put it? This feeling was unexpected from a girl. It was too foolish to call this a date. Our time like this. Is studying that difficult?
まあそれなりです。
Yes, it is. I hate studying. I hate studying so much. We bought cold drinks and passed the time in the shade of a tree in the quad. Oh, I haven't heard that word in a long time. Just the two of us talking about things of no concern.
本当に先輩はいろんなことを知ってますよね。
I wouldn't say this. What's the phrase? There's a phrase I can't remember, but it's like, he's familiar with many, but a master of none. Aline sighed and dropped her gaze. Huh? You mean this bench?
はい。先輩の言った通り、すごく気持ちいい場所です。
I was a little pleased at being told this. This was my favorite place with a nice breeze blowing through it. Although, the stuff I know, it's all trivial, isn't it? The places where it's easy to ditch. What restaurants have cheap ramen? Compared to Shigehisa or Yukina senpai, I'm exposed as a complete idiot. Hello, Chief Rob. Hello. Thank you for coming. How are you? We're playing a little bit of period.
それでも。
Hello, Halo. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you made it. How are you doing? We're playing period, and you might want to go back and watch the VOD because I talked a little bit in the free chat. Important stuff.
私がずっと知ろうとしなかったこと。
At that, even I, careless as I was, finally noticed Arine's state. Arine, what's the matter? Is something bothering you? Took you that long to figure it out? Arine gave no reply. I waited for her words. Dog? Oh, that reminds me, Momo-chan is doing very well after her surgery. The only thing is she has trouble eating her favorite crunchy milk bones. She leaves them half chewed. She has trouble eating them. But she's doing very, very well. Arine, having sunk into silence, suddenly rose. Ah, so cute! It even kind of looks like Momo. If it was all white, it would be a Momo. So cute! Aww! Oh my god, so cute! So cute! So cute!
どうしたの？ご主人様とはぐれちゃったのかな？
Oh, so cute! Was I making too much of this? There was no sign of the previous gloom in Nadine's face as she played with the dog. Anybody would be happy to play with a dog!
先輩、ほら見て！この子すっごく賢いです！
Oh, he did it! Oh my god, so cute. I matched Reen's spirits as her energy returned.
かわいい。
Kawaii! Wanchan! That's right. If I make too much of it, then it won't pass. More important than that right now was enjoying the time with my precious Reen. He is like... I don't know what the word is.
ねえ、りんちゃん、先輩と一緒じゃなくてよかったの？
Give me 1 second, wife. Okay, so compared to like how he is on like Kohane's route or Aoi's route, he is very affectionate with Reen. He's calling her precious and cute and adorable. He doesn't really do that with like Aoi or Miyu or Kohane. He's very affectionate with her. Did I don't know what this is. I'll just save. Did I not save? Whatever, I'll save here too. Also, I'm running out of save slots! I'm running out of save slots! I've only done half the routes! I need more save slots!
学校からの帰り道、さっきから千歳が心配そうな顔をしている。
Okay, we're at Reen's perspective now. And then we got the precious baby little Chisase-chan who can do no wrong in her entire life.
いいのいいの。それより千歳と帰る方が大切だって。
That's because his survival instincts tell him to be like that. He's very doting and fawning with Reen, and he isn't like that with the other heroines.
でも久しぶりに会ったんじゃ。千歳とだって一緒に帰るの久しぶりでしょ？そうだけど。それでも千歳はまだ納得してない様子。やっぱり千歳は優しい。私と先輩の仲を心から心配してくれているのだから。
That's where you save over your oldest slots? No! I have them saved for a good reason. I have them saved at all the interesting scenes. Okay? I don't want to save over any of them. Wait, that was the wrong page. There we are.
大丈夫。私と先輩は大丈夫だから。そっか。
That doesn't sound too
それ
reassuring.
ならいいんだけど。
That doesn't sound too reassuring.
今日は久しぶりにりんちゃんと勉強できて楽しかったな。
So this is after the date? This is after the date, okay.
りんちゃんが作家に復帰するってお話も聞けたし。
That's right, Rin-chan is a writer and her mom is like the editor. Her mom is the worst.
お母さんとの夕べのやりとりが重く胸へと沈む。
Rin's mom sucks.
今の私に足りないもの、今の私にいらないもの。でもあまり頑張りすぎちゃダメだよ。
Yeah, 頑張りすぎよ。
そうだね、気をつける。じゃあまたね。うん、また。
I am mad that these two don't have an age scene together.
雨宮先輩にもよろしく。そう言い残して千歳は町への道を小走りに降りていった。私は正直千歳が羨ましい。
なんで？焼きもち？
彼女は私が持っていない、持つことができない選択肢をいくつも持っているから。
Let me parse this out. So she feels pressured by her mom to break up with Amamiya, and she feels like she has to write the story exactly how her mom wants. Because her mom is her editor, and there's like apparently a lot of pressure on her. She feels very boxed in.
素直に人のことを心配してあげられる優しさ、相手を信じてあげられる強い気持ち。そういう彼女の長所はきっといろんな明るい選択肢を千歳に与えてくれるはず。千歳は羨ましがっていた。想像の世界を形にする力があって羨ましいって。でも私にはそれしかない。たった一つだけ。すがれるものはそれしかない。
Mood. Yeah, me too, girl. The one thing I can do is write.
そしてそのあるはずだったものも今は自分の中ですごくあやふやなものになってしまっている。記憶の中に灯る先輩の肌の温かさを私は持ち続けていいのだろうか。私はどうすればいい？
Sounds like you're conflicted.
頭の中で漠然と想像していた
Okay! I cannot show this. Alright, let me see. I cannot show this for you guys.
股間すべて凍りつきだけど
I think it's good now.
今は
Okay. You really don't want to hear her describe it, chat. That might be too much for YouTube.
私は何のために物語を書いてるのかな。私にとっての創作って
No!
何なのかな。
You want me to get banned? I don't know if it's okay to show.
でも私にはこれしかない。もう悩んでる時間はない。私であり続けるために私は書かなくちゃいけない。
What a mood, girl. Me
広
too.
がったはずの世界が急速に歪んでいこうとも。私が先に進むためにそれはきっと必要なんだから。そうきっと。
I just don't want to take a chance. Like, do you really want to hear Reading describe it? You know, I don't want to take a chance. Sorry. Checking that there was no one around, I let my face fall into an as yet unseen carelessness. Getting stuck with listening to such a murderously long speech so early in the second semester? The length of that speech made me want to withdraw from society. Instead, starting now, I had to work hard at school again. Anyway, summer vacation was over. Whether we like it or not, the second semester starts now. Thinking about it made me depressed. Now then. My eyes fell to the time display on my cell. The time was 1:58 p.m. First day of just the opening ceremony, so with the exception of those in clubs, it was already time to go home. There weren't many people in the quad either, just some gardening club members off in a corner tending flower beds. Very exciting. I'm gonna go on a quick little break. We'll be right back, chat. Yahoo! I'm back! Okie dokie. Opening my cell and starting up the email app, I clicked on the latest opening up my cell. Remember, they have a flip phone! Tomorrow after school, please come to the quad. The sender was Kagami Arin. The timestamp on the mail was last night. Actually, after we met at the library, we hadn't talked directly. Thank you for welcoming me back. We've just been exchanging meaningless emails like, are you doing well? And nice weather today, isn't it? In the end, with our plans not coming together and with Renine studying, we missed our chances to get together. The exchange diary had remained halted since that day, too. After I handed it off to Dean, it hadn't returned to me. I wondered if we weren't going to do the exchange diary anymore. It was difficult to write, but I didn't hate it. At any rate, I wonder what business she has today. I thought that it might have to do with the trial sweethearts, but when we originally talked about it, the time period that we established was through the whole summer vacation. Strictly speaking, the trial was over yesterday. By any chance, was she extending the trial period? No. My and Dean's relationship should no longer be a trial. Thinking about it sensibly. Perhaps, as it happens, it was going to be a conversation about whether or not we're officially going out. Ooh, it was a trial in the beginning, but we've gotten this close. I definitely thought we should be going out properly. There was a responsibility to head towards that, and besides, although it was a trial in the beginning, now I thought some sort of bond had formed between Marina and I. As various thoughts like that were going around my head...
お待たせしました。
Let me save. Actually, let me save here. Her tied hair shook elaborately as she nodded. Her skirt fluttered as usual, too. Rather than continue standing, we sat down on an empty bench. Somehow, seems like the blink of an eye. Not long ago, I thought we were just starting summer vacation. A lot happened this summer. Arin telling me about trial sweethearts, the student council training camp, which I wasn't sure if it should be called training. All of it felt like it happened yesterday. Without moving a bit, Arin was next to me, pouring her gaze straight ahead. Didn't she have something to say? I guess I tried breaking the ice. Well, for what it's worth, as of today, the trial is over. Don't say that! Don't say that! That makes it sound like you want it to end. To be exact, it was until yesterday, but whatever. And yet, Arin continued staring straight ahead silently. While waiting for Arin's response, I gazed at the spray from the needlessly exuberant fountain. The drone of wind instruments from the distant music room blended with the sound of the fountain. What reached my ears right now was just the familiar after-school sounds.
Senpai.
Let me save. What's up?
お試しの期間終わりにしましょう。
Hey, there we go. Finally, we're officially dating. Hell yeah. Yeah. Of course. That was what we arranged.
今この瞬間から
Yeah.
私たち元の関係に戻りましょう。
What? What? The instant Arin's voice reached my ears, the after-school sounds I had heard until then ceased. The spray from the fountain scattered gently in slow motion. What was that? Was that a joke? Arin's round cheek stiffened just a little bit. Whether those words were a joke or whether they weren't. From the tense atmosphere hanging around us, I could tell. Wait a minute. Despite the situation I should have been able to expect, there was an alternative I had completely disregarded. Now, it had suddenly presented itself before me. Return to our original relationship? Even though we gotten to know each other so deeply? Spending a summer together, coming to share at the same time, did that mean nothing?
もともと期間限定って約束でしたから。
What? No, we didn't! But
元に戻るだけです。簡単でしょ。私たちそこから変われるのかなって苦労してたんですから。
her mom, I feel like her mom is forcing her to say this. The period was over, so we were ending it. With no relationship, we would return to being strangers. What? You can't just be friends? We're going to split up like that? We're going to write off the time we spent together as a trial? I couldn't do that. In other words, even if I pass Aline in the hall, I'm supposed to pass by without bearing any particular emotions? I get excited when I just catch a glimpse of Aline's body. Unconsciously, just hearing Aline's voice gives me a comfortable feeling. Those emotions. Was she asking me to just throw them away today?
話はそれだけです。
That's not cool! That's not reasonable. You can't just say, hi, I know we were friends and lovers, but like, just throw it all away. You know, forget what you thought. I'm done. Goodbye. Like, what? No.
今までありがとうございました。
I'm in despair, chat. Aline, standing in front of me as I remain seated, bowed deeply. Wait!
それじゃ
No! This time the breakup seemed brief. Aline slipped through my arms that I meant to catch her with and turned her back to me. Girl, who is forcing you to say this? Who is forcing you to say this? That instant, suddenly, Aline's body lurched violently. I stood up immediately and went to support that body, but Aline restrained me with her hand. Are you alright? You're pale. My voice, for that reason, was like it was trying to cling to Aline.
平気です。
You're not okay, girl. Who is forcing? Is it your mom? It has to be your mom. Aline pushed away the hand I offered and dashed away at a jog. Does anybody think Aline actually wants to do this? No, it's so clearly her mom. Or her writing career, something. Some combination. She didn't even look back. Use your brain, man. It was clear she's being forced to do this. She doesn't want to do this. Little by little, Aline's figure grew smaller. I just couldn't see that spectacle as reality. In a daze, I could only stare. I don't think she means it. Look at her. She's filled with regret. I don't think she means it. I love how it goes like widescreen. That's cool. This was good. With this, I could return to the way things were. Yeah, you look so happy right now, Rin-chan. Right now, I had no choice but to do it this way. If I didn't, I'd surely cease to be. So that didn't happen. Chitose?
中庭から出てくるのが見えたから。
Oh no.
ごめん。
Oh no!
今は一人にしてほしいの。りんちゃん？あら、りんちゃん、どうしたの？
Koto-chan, I haven't seen you in a long time.
少し気分が悪くなってる。
I bet, girl.
休んでいっても構いませんか？あなたは確か。
Yeah, you look so happy. You look so happy.
もちろんよ。こっちへいらっしゃい。
So we can go back to marrying Kohane. We already did her route.
りんちゃん？
She's having a rough day. I'm sorry, girl. I like the widescreen. It's a very cool aspect. She's having a rough time.
はい。ダメだよ。そんな風に無理ばかりしてちゃ。りんちゃんの一人だけの体じゃないんだからね。
That's right, she used to be sick, right? Was she not sickly in the beginning? This is a beautiful CG. Kota-sensei smiled gently, looking at me. It was like everything she was saying, I already knew.
そんなこと、私だって分かっています。
I gave some token resistance, just like I was a child. Kota-sensei's kindness, consideration from an adult, made me very irritated for some reason.
大丈夫ですから。
The self-loathing. Why am I always like this? Suddenly I wanted to cry, but I bit my lip with all my might and withstood it. I made my mouth form words of bravado.
自分のしていることくらい分かっていますから。
Girl, no you don't.
そう？
Kota-sensei didn't go into it any further. Although she looks like that on the outside, Sensei really is an adult. Unlike me, she's really an adult. I recalled the face of my dear friend, who I'd just been so cold to.
りんちゃん？ごめん、千歳。
Right now, I didn't want to touch anyone's heart. Right now, if I felt someone's warm hand...
それを考えるだけで折れちゃうよ。私は前に進まなきゃいけないの。もうあの日には戻りたくないから。
What day? What day is this? Oh, I gotta save. This? Chat. This is my favorite BGM in the entire soundtrack. This is my favorite track in the whole soundtrack. It's dramatic, it's suspenseful, it's so good. This is my favorite track. The sensation in my whole body was tight. I had no confidence in my ability to move of my own will. I didn't feel like standing up at all. It was like I'd taken root to the bench underneath me. Couldn't move my exhausted body from this place. Adapting to a situation should have been one of my strong points. But now, I was faced with a reality that was difficult for me to accept. Yes, this is my favorite track. I love it. Like, here, I'll tell you something. Back in 2009, I was playing Shikoku no Sharanos. Shikoku no Sharanos by Liarsoft. It recently got an English translation. Back then, it got an English translation. Fan translation. And one of my favorite characters has a death scene, and it's very dramatic. But I didn't like the music in that scene. So I turned it off and I played this music instead, which I felt was appropriately sad and dramatic. Back in 2009. Anyway, even I was surprised when I realized how fragile I was. I see. It wasn't as if I'd become particularly strong to blows. It was the sense of failure when my true heart had no place to go. It was frightening. Placing everything in sight at a distance. That was probably how I'd lived until now. This is pretty hard. So the trial really was a trial. Perhaps this was Nadine's intention from the very beginning, and I was the only one who got carried away. You idiot! Can you not understand that she's being forced into this? If that was true, then Nadine, she must be so strong. More than I. She might be stronger than I am, stricken with grief as I was at this. Hello, my waifu! I love you. She's so sad. It may have been because my awareness was sunken into a haze. I first noticed Chitose's existence standing beside the bench when she called out to me.
さっき、りんちゃんとすれ違ったんですが、何かあったんですか?
She broke up with me! 別れちゃった!
もしかして、喧嘩しちゃったとか?
A fight? Ginko? I was troubled. I am y'all. How should I explain this? Even I haven't quite grasped the situation, but I was dumped. Her eyes unfocusing a little bit. Chitose-chan stiffened. Chitose-chan, are you alright?
それどういう意味ですか?
It means we broke up! Hello, Memento. You were coming at a very dramatic moment. We just got dumped. I was told that it was over as of today by Irene.
なんで? どうしてですか?
Hey, I didn't do anything wrong, okay? That was what I wanted to ask. If there was a reason, I'd like to be able to hear it. Even if the outcome was the same. If I knew the reason, maybe I could accept it.
りんちゃん、とても楽しそうだったのに。雨宮先輩と付き合ってて、とっても毎日が楽しそうだったのに。
Chitose, you were the best girl. Chitose-chan looked at me with a face that was full of sorrow. That's how it seemed. I felt I was helped out, just a little. When we were together, Irene really did seem to be enjoying herself. But I was dumped. Perhaps I'd hurt Irene's feelings without even realizing it. You shouldn't have slept with her, man. You shouldn't have slept with her. You should have waited until she was really ready. As opposed to, like, we're gonna sleep together to, like, confirm our relationship. Gotta confirm the relationship first and then sleep together. Perhaps during the trial period, I myself didn't measure up to Irene's standards. There was also the possibility that the bond of our sexual relations was one reason for our separation. Yeah! I think you guys rushed into it. But there was no way I was talking about that with Chitose-chan. Yeah, she might not be receptive to that.
りんちゃんはわけもなく人を突き放したりするような人じゃないのに、傍から見るとちょっと厳しいところもあるかもしれないけど、本当はとっても優しいんですよ。なのに。
That I know. In just a short time next to her, I came to know that well. She has her stubborn, difficult points as well, but when I went out with her, she was a gentle, ordinary girl.
本当にどうしちゃったんだろう。
Of course, that was probably aimed at Irene. But Chitose-chan was concerned about both of us. I fully knew that. Sorry. Murmuring without thinking, I wondered who I was apologizing to. And why was I apologizing? I'm really sorry. However, those were the only words that came out. When I came back to myself, I was in my own room, collapsed on the bed. After leaving Chitose-chan in the quad, I had no memory whatsoever of what I was thinking as I returned home. Kinda on autopilot. In my view were the familiar dorm walls. Outside, the sun had already sunk, and it was night. Maybe I should try sending Irene an email. But what do I write? Irene said from the beginning that this was a trial, didn't she? Before I knew it, being convinced that the relationship would continue forever, it was just me. I should try considering this calmly. But it wasn't like doing that would change the fact that I was dumped by Irene. I didn't know at all what I should do about this finality. Drama. September 3rd. Bleh! Without the will to move, I didn't get out of bed. It must have seemed stupid to my old self, bursting with composure. That was all it took to make me completely useless. Irene, for me to become so pathetic. I'll just finish out the weekend like this. No! Not doing or worrying about anything, just spending the time idly. Not really a big deal. After all, that's how it always was until now. Come on, man! Get a backbone. Go email her! No matter how I tried to bluff, it was in vain.
Jeez!
Oh god, not you, not you! Oh god, not you! I hate you! Ugh. Hi, Junya. What does your shirt say? If then maybe 2036 computer? Is that what it says?
なんだよ、明かりもつけずに。暗いな。
What are you doing all of a sudden? Suddenly, Junya barged in without knocking as usual. Both hands were full of cheap candy and plastic bottles.
邪魔するぞ。
Oh, Shigehisa! Hey! 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 Hi! Hi! How you doing? Hi! Hi! Hello! Making an appearance following Junya was Shigehisa with a sour look. You are so hot. Oh my god. Why can't I date Shigehisa, chat? Why can't I date him, chat? Why can't I date him? Shigehisa's so hot, chat. I don't care about Junya! I hate Junya! He's annoying! In his hand was a one-show bottle. I wondered what was in it. What are you doing at this hour?
準備ができた。
What? Suzumi! This time it was Mizuhara who appeared. Party? Cheer up party? Unlike usual, she came through the door at the entrance of my room. What was she holding in her hand looked almost like a cooler, but...
特製アイスを買ってきた。超おすすめだぞ。
Oh my god, I want ice cream. I want ice cream. It was a small room at the best of times, but with 3 people invading it, it was packed tight. What the hell are they doing here?
最初に言っとくけどさ、下手な慰めは苦手なんだよ。ぶっちゃけ俺は当事者じゃないから、心の痛みとか後悔の念とか、そういうデリケートなことはわからん。時間を戻せるわけでもないし、悲しみを肩代わりしてやることもできないしな。
What was this? It's surprisingly, like, sensitive of you. Junya and the others already knew about the end of my relationship with the dean?
だけどさ。
Oh, did Chitose tell Shigehisa and Shigehisa told the others, maybe?
落ち込んで死にそうになってるダチを励ますくらいのことは俺にだってできるぜ。
Aww.
だから今夜はパーッと騒いで生きる気力を取り戻してみるのはどうかな。
I don't remember being on the verge of dying, but that's what it seemed like, didn't it?
まあ飲め。今日だけは見逃してやろう。
I'm sorry, we're drinking alcohol? We should not be drinking alcohol. We are under the age of 21. Saying this, Shigehisa held out the bottle without hesitation.
どれを食べる？今日は特別な日だから、雨宮が先に選んでいいぞ。
Oh hell yeah! Oh my god. Chat, what I want to eat, chat, I want to eat one of my favorite meals. It is a takeout. And it is garbage and not good for you, but it is like one of my favorite meals. It's like a 3-part entree. It's got like 2 sliders. It's got spicy chicken tenders, and then it's got fried mozzarella. And I know it sounds so bad for you, and it is really bad for you. It's greasy and not good for you at all, but oh my god, it's like my favorite meal lately. I want it so badly. And also ice cream. And fried mozzarella. That's what I want to eat. Oh, I can't think about it. It's too expensive. Oh, inside the cooler that Mizuhara opened, cups of varicolored ice cream were lined up. How much ice cream did you get? Which part is the bad part? Like fried mozzarella, fried chicken tenders, and then you have sliders? That's not good for you. That is why it's a treat. It's so good, Chad. I want it so badly. It's so expensive, though. Along with the refreshing cold air, a sweet scent filled the room. By any chance, did you guys come here to comfort me? Yeah, did you not figure that out 2 lines ago?
そんなんじゃねえよ。お前がぐったりしてるとさ、つまんねえんだよ。
うん。お前が新規臭い顔をしていたら、こっちまで暗鬱な気分が移る。正直、迷惑だからな。
Oh, you can call me 迷惑 anytime.
私は迷惑ではないが、並木と大城に連れてこられた。
God, I love Shigehisa. You guys! What? Don't give me this self-indulgent shit at a time like this. That's dirty.
こんな時だからだ。
I'm really not happy about this. Forced to receive your pity.
と言いつつも、美月の目にはキラリと光るものが。
I would be so happy if I had friends who did this. I would be so happy if I had friends who brought me food and like just visited and kept me company when I was sad. I would be so happy. I would literally cry. Quit making it up.
おう、ちょっと元気が出てきた。
Damn it, these guys. Idiots, you think you can heal my heart so easily? But, well, just for your goodwill, I'll accept that with my thanks. After all, they went through the trouble to gather the stuff together.
まったくもうツンデレなんだから。
遠慮なく食べるといい。
Oh, I'm gonna eat all the pints of ice cream. Without reservation, she says. Truthfully, my heart was still a long way from being settled down. Even with this right now, my mind was in a completely disorganized state. But my mood was improved a little bit. That much was certain. Where's Chitose? We got Chigahisa, but where's Chitose? And no giving me the bill afterwards.
ああ、心配するな。
He's so good looking. Oh my god. Be all rude! Be all rude! Be all rude! Huh? With Chigahisa here, I guess there was no need to be that stingy.
よーし、そうと決まればパーッと行こうぜ。夏は終わったけど俺たちの人生はまだまだ続くのさ。
Oh, I just realized this syncs up almost with real time. This is like September 3rd in game, and it's August 26th. We are synced up in real time pretty much. Junia's voice started it off. Cheerful voices resounded in the room, with me at the center. Really, you can't do anything with these guys. I couldn't completely clear away the desolation wrapped around my heart. But just for the moment, just not to have to face the pain, maybe that was something to be thankful for. My meddling friends, and also my weird neighbor, because of them I was flustered. There was no way I could easily put this in order on my own. I was really flustered, very flustered. I was so flustered that just a little bit, I wanted to cry.
雨宮。
Oh, that's so cute. That's really cute. That's very cute. What's up?
この紙を渡すと雨宮からお金がもらえると聞いた。
Huh? What's that?
並木が言っていた。
Let's see it. It was the receipt from the ice cream shop. Forget giving me the bill afterwards. She actually brought it today. After the attack from Junya and the others, 2 hours quickly passed. The food and drink they brought was mostly finished, and empty bags and containers were scattered around. What did they talk about? I need to know, what did I talk about with Chigahisa? About the time that the hands on the clock approached 10 p.m. There's class tomorrow, isn't there? Let's wrap this up pretty soon.
もうこんな時間かよ。まだまだ傷口に塩を塗り込み足りねえな。
Hurry up and go home.
少しは元気が出たみたいじゃないか。
また落ち込んでたらアイスを買ってきてやろう。
He thought that if she gives me food, it would stabilize my state of mind. I mean, yeah, if somebody brought me ice cream, I would cheer up. Yeah, I would. Next time, buy it with your own money, okay?
お？
Don't play dumb! Mizuhara's expression right now was a face of total understanding.
ああ、そうだそうだ。これも渡しとくわ。並木純也特選失恋に効く少女漫画&小説集。
Oh hell yeah, shoujo manga and ice cream, that's like the perfect day.
これでも読んで明日への活力を取り戻すんだな。
He dropped about 20 books in total on the bed with a thump. Let me get a quick drink of water. All of them were made up with fancy covers. It was obvious what kind of genre they were.
ラブハントが失敗に終わった日には俺も随分助けてもらったもんさ。
No, lumping me together with you like that is really annoying.
いいから読んでみろって。気も紛れるから。
So he says. Shigehisa. Hey, hi. How you doing, boy? Preparing to go home, Shigehisa turned his eyes to one book in the pack of novels. Did he find something that caught his interest? Please, 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 let me date you.
純也の趣味は到底理解できないが、この本はおすすめだな。
As he said this, Shigehisa extracted one paperback and held it out to me. Garnet Sky. It was difficult to guess the book's contents from the title, but did Reen write this? Maybe she did. Reading from the summary, it seemed like a romance set in a small street corner flower shop. I find it hard to believe that Shigehisa read this. But why did Shigehisa recommend this kind of book? It didn't seem particularly famous or anything.
いいから読んでみろ。
I'm guessing that Rin-chan wrote that book.
お前にとって読む価値がある一冊だ。
He was going that far, now I had to read it. I got it, I'll try reading it. It was probably better to do something than to continue brooding in anguish alone anyway.
じゃ、俺は部屋に戻るわ。
元気を出すといい、雨宮。
I'd be so happy if I had friends who did this. Jinya and Mizuhara gave brief parting shots and returned to their respective rooms. The last one left was Shigehisa, but there was just one thing I was curious about. Hey, by any chance, was the one who told you about me and Rin breaking up Chitose-chan? Yup, I knew it!
妹は嘘をつくのが下手でな。しかも心の動揺が顔に出やすい。
Yeah, that's because you know Chitose-chan so well, and Chitose-chan knows you so well. I'm so disappointed they didn't get together. I'm so disappointed! Shigehisa and Chitose-chan did not get together as a couple! Especially considering how territorial and possessive he is in the fan disc, and how much of a bro-con she is in a fan disc!
顔色がいつになく悪かったので問い詰めてみたところ、
I see.
お前と鏡屋のことをな。
In that case, it was probably impossible for Chitose-chan to keep the secret. He has such a silky voice. He has such a hot voice.
顔色がいつになく悪かったので問い詰めてみた。
Who is this voice actor?
お前と鏡屋のことを。
He has a great voice. He is very hot sounding. And then from Shigehisa, the talk flowed to Junya and Mizuhara.
妹には俺が無理に話させた。
How did you force her?
いつもはそういうことを軽々しく口にする人間じゃないからな。
Yeah, I know. I knew Chitose-chan didn't have the kind of personality to jabber to someone about that kind of subject.
純也や水原も寮に帰ってきたお前の様子が変だと気づいていたみたいだ。俺の一存で話してしまった。許せ。
Well, even if they hadn't talked to Shigehisa, sooner or later they probably would have found out. It's alright, you don't have to apologize.
叶わぬ思いなら最初から抱かぬ方がマシだが、届きかけた手が行き場をなくしてしまう痛みは理解できるつもりだ。
I need to know what is your past? I need to know more about you. Shigehisa.
さっき純也は夏は終わったと言っていたが。
Oh, we got the close-up! We got the close-up! He's so hot.
夏はまた来る。生きてる限りな。だからそううつむくな。それだけだ。
He's cheering us up, Chad! Oh, Chad, is it gay to visit your boyfriend and give him pints of ice cream to cheer him up and shoujo manga? Declaring that without any particular tone, Shigehisa departed, shutting the door behind him. He's trying very hard to cheer you up. He said summer will come again. The same summer will never come again. But certainly, because the same summer will never come again, continuing to grieve over that lost summer was probably pointless. I guess my summer was truly over. After Junior and the others left, I washed the sweat off in the dorm shower and returned to my own room. I was so weak that even I could tell it as I threw myself on the bed. Not just my mood, but my body was heavy. It was like invisible chains were fastened to my arms and legs. As I rolled over, one paperback came into view. That book from before. While lying down, I riffed through the pages. The novel, published 2 years ago, wasn't very thick. 8 printings in the space of 2 years. It must sell pretty well. Irene wrote it. Irene wrote it. She wrote it. It was about the experiences of a girl who starts to work part-time at a florist, meetings and partings and love. The author's name was Ya Got Me Cotton! It is so obviously written. This is just Kagamiya Rin. This is so obvious. Kagamiya Rin. It is so obvious. I couldn't tell the gender from the pen name, but what I guessed from the genre and the gentleness of the writing, it was a woman. Although it was remarkably easy to read, with no hint of saccharin. This is so obviously Rin-chan. I told you it's Rin-chan! Flowers just exist to be flat. Also, Rin-chan is in high school and she has a published novel with 8 printings? Wow! The heart that looks at a flower and thinks it beautiful becomes in itself beautiful. A young man failed in business, a girl rejected from a piano competition, an artist's brush halted at the loss of a lover. These various characters visit the florist where the protagonist works. The characters losing sight of themselves and straying are welcomed by the protagonist with a warm heart. With a smile and with flowers, the girl heals their hearts and gives them the strength to face tomorrow. You say that the glitter of jewels is forever? But that instance of being moved when you see a lovely flower is also forever. An eternity that only you yourself know in the whole world. From the point of view of the subject, it might be what you often see in romances. Even the story wasn't all that absorbing. But inside the book, there was hope. From beginning to end, a kindness poured from the pages, jolting the reader's heart. As I flipped through the pages, I noticed the tears collecting in the corners of my eyes. Aww. It wasn't just being moved by the story or a sense of the actions of the characters. The book itself was much too kind. This world filled with nothing but hope. I let my tears flow. For someone living in the real world, the world of this story was too much of a fantasy. The author, in what kind of environment did they write this book? There was none of the corruption of the world, just hearts that believed in people and open kindness. Really, compared to the doubts of living in this age, is nothing but purity and truth. The words the protagonist spoke in the midst of that, it was as if they left an echo in my mind. It's Rin-chan story. To water a flower is to send the message, I love you. A flower in full, beautiful bloom, I think that's the response to that feeling. It's the same even in relationships between people. If you truly feel that the other person is important, then first, I think it's vital to fully convey your feelings from yourself. Convey your feelings from yourself, huh? When you think about it, I just said okay to Reen's request of being trial sweethearts. With that alone, I convinced myself that Reen was falling for me. My own feelings. I wondered if I had expressed them clearly in words to Reen. Communicate, you gotta communicate. In the beginning, we might have been temporary boyfriend and girlfriend. But as we spent time together, I began to harbor feelings for Reen that weren't temporary. I love Reen. Why couldn't I put that into words? It was impossible to put things in order by saying okay, bye-bye, just because the trial period ended. I'd come to love the girl named Kagami Reen. Her great big clear eyes, her hair always tied up in those charming pigtails, and her cute little way of talking. Everything was cherished and important. That feeling wasn't temporary. An unexaggerated feeling of love lived in me. I'll meet Reen once again. I had to meet, there's a typo, I had to meet her to talk to her. There were words that I hadn't yet expressed, that I must express to Reen. Moreover, I wanted to hear Reen's feelings. Were we a trial boyfriend and girlfriend who were over? Or was there the possibility of another path we could walk down? It was no good just thinking about it. First, I had to convey that. Alright, this is a good place to stop. Okay, this was an interesting spot. We got broken up with, we got cheered up, we got sad, we read Rin-chan's book. We did a lot of stuff today. We will play Period again, maybe next week if you guys want. We'll play some Period next week. Along with Aoi and I don't know what else to play next week. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I hope you had fun today, chat. Thank you all for coming, I appreciate it. I am gonna cook dinner. Probably curry, but I have to make the rice to go with the curry. Oh well. I'll be a good girl and cook dinner. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Thank you, Chief Rob, and Starstein, and Memento, and Halo, and Lanam, and River, and Ijitsu, and Fumi. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. Alright, I will see you guys. Let's see. I will see you guys on Thursday. We're going to be playing Sankaku at night. And next week, we're going to be playing Aoi, and I'm going to also schedule, Period. But next week, I forgot. Next week, I have to go to the hospital. Next week I get my injections, which is very painful. It is 30 injections in the face, in the shoulders, in the neck. It is very painful and I hate it. I have to get that done next week on a Wednesday when I would normally stream. So I'm gonna have to reschedule. I'm gonna have to schedule it for Thursday, I think. I'm gonna schedule Period for Thursday. Let me put that on my calendar. And then I don't know what else we're gonna do. But yeah, I got that on Wednesday, and I cannot stream on the day of because it is very painful. It is very painful and it takes me a while to recover. So I'm gonna switch things up. I'm gonna put Period on Monday, and then Aoi we can do on Saturday. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Thursday though. I'll think about it and I'll let you know. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But thank you so much for coming, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye!